All right, here's the deal. I'm going to show you how you can create logos for businesses, and you can create a Fiverr profile or on Upwork. We'll talk about that later, and sell these logos to your businesses. Now, I'm going to use GPT for this. You must have GPT Plus, which is a paid service from OpenAI. Now, when you log into your GPT, your Chat GPT, make sure that you've turned on plugins, you've turned on all the beta features, which you can do in settings. So just do a Google search on how to turn on beta features in ChatGPT. Make sure you've got this one turned on, DALL-E 3. Okay, that's what we're going to use to create our logos. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, for example, if you're brand new and you've never done logos before, you want to create a profile, the first thing that I would do is I would create, you've got to show people some samples, right? So let's use GPT to create some samples for us for some mock businesses. So let's ask GPT to first create a list of businesses, and then we'll ask GPT for those businesses create a logo. That's going to help us generate images, which are logos, for businesses like mock businesses that we are then going to use to add into our profile. Okay, all right, let's start. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to ask GPT to create me a table of 100 mock businesses with the business name, the industry, okay, and description. Let's do that for now. All right, so we just want just a list of businesses that we can use. Maybe 100 is too many. I should have just chosen 20. Then we are going to create logos for each of these businesses, right? Now I don't want number, so I didn't ask for number. I don't want number, right? I just want the business name, industry, and description. Okay, there we go. All right, excellent. We're going to use this, and we're going to ask GPT for each one of these businesses create a logo. How cool is that? So pretend this is your clients. You've got a list of clients, and you're going to ask, ask GPT to create logos for them. Okay. Please let me know, and I'll provide this. Yep. This is fine. So what's it asking me? This is a truncated list. If you need a full list of 100 businesses, please let me know, and I can provide them in segments. Just give me 20. That's fine. Let's just do 20. Give me. Let's do 25. All right. There we go. All right. So now, while that's doing, I'm going while that's, I'm going to prepare my next prompt for the first 10 businesses in the table below, which contains business name, industry, and description. Please create let's give some instructions, a rounded logo with a transparent background. Let me first show you. Actually, let's do that. Let's just do that. Then we'll add instructions so you can learn why we need to add instructions. For the first 10 businesses in the table below, please, which contains business name, industry, and description, please create a logo for each. Okay. Now I'm going to copy this table. Let me just make sure it's complete. Okay, great. Now I've only asked it to work with the first 10 because I want to show you a couple of instructions that you can provide to refine the logo that you get. So let's copy the table, hit enter, and it's very important that you have turned on the DALL-E 3 plugin, right? As I showed you at the start of the video. If you don't have that turned on, then GPT will not be able to create for you the logos. Okay. Now it will create, I think, 4 at a time. Okay. So it will create 4. It'll ask you to have a look at them, and then it will say, look, do you want me to continue? Now, one thing that I will say is that it's quite good at adding the text to the images, which is something that other AI image generators cannot do, but there are some issues with this at the moment. It's new technology, so you will find that there are some spelling mistakes at times. All right, let's so these are pretty cool logos. Let's first look at the table of the first. So there's Aquatech, green leaf and some sort of yoga and some sort of automotive company. So there's Aquatech, that's nice. There's green leaf. There's a yoga one, that's pretty cool. And there's the automotive one. Nice logos. First thing that I want you to notice here is that these logos have a background, right? People will not be able to put these on their business cards or on their website or on their marketing material because they're really transparent backgrounds. Okay, they just want the round circle or just the logo part. Okay, this one's okay because it's kind of full screen, so this one might be something that is a square, sort of includes everything else. Same with this one. This could just go on their marketing materials, not kind of a logo. So the next thing, what I want to do is I want to add some more instructions to this, right? So I want to say for the next 4 logos, make them rounded and use a transparent background. That's usually the kind of logo people want. They want it rounded in most cases, and they want the background transparent. So that means that they just get the image inside, no background color. That means they can add that logo to their website, to their business card, to their promotional material, anywhere that they need to use it. Okay. So let's wait for GPT to create that. But you can see how easy was that. All we did was provide GPT with the name of the business, the industry, and the description, and it went and done the rest, right? So it's that easy. With these logos, I can upload these to my profile on Fiverr, for example, or on Upwork, or whatever other site there is that allows for people to market the services as a logo design service provider. Or I can put these on my own website, right? Create my own website as a logo designer and advertise on Google or Facebook or wherever I want to advertise and add these logos. I can create a Facebook group and start showing people my cool logos, right? I can provide the first 10 businesses free updated modern logos, right? Most businesses have logos already, so you may want to give them a refresher and update a modern one to attract new businesses. There's new businesses opening up all the time. If you take a quick look at Fiverr.com, where there are lots of logos for sale, you can see there's some for $17. There are some for $26, $42. So there's good range of pricing. There's one here for $100. So there's great opportunity. So these folks, you can see this guy here has done 500 logos, right? Or 621 logos, right? More than 1,000 logos. So this guy's generated more than $40,000 if the average price is $40 per logo. So there's a lot of opportunity there. Particularly now for us, because we can use ChatGPT to automate this process. So let's look at the new logos. So you can see they're rounded, right? There's no background on them. Okay. So these are the next 4. So let's give some more instructions for the next set. Make the logos much more colorful. Ensuring they are rounded with a we want to make sure that they are still transparent, right? Transparent background. Okay. Now while it's doing that, let me show you that you can click on the image that's been generated and GPT will show you the prompt that we use to generate that logo. Okay. And when you put your mouse over each image, you see this little icon comes up that allows you to download the logo to your computer, and then you can submit that to your client for review. Okay, obviously you want to add some sort of watermark before you submit it to your client for reviewing so that they can't steal your logo. You want to be paid for your work. Okay, let's see. So look at these now. It's followed my instructions, made them much more colorful. Now remember, these are just following the table that are provided, right? So there must be a gym in one of my tables. Let's have a look at that. Let's see, where's his gym one? So we've got retail, real estate. Where's the gym? I think it's at number 4 or 5. How many have we done? Maybe it's this one here, Quick Fit Gym. So that's pretty cool. I like the logo that is generated for that. So you might even have in your area some local gyms that you might want to just send them some sample logos to try and win their business. Okay. So very nice, very easy. Now they're rounded, no background, much more colorful. Let's now generate the next set. Continue. Okay, so that's how easy it is. You can now create logos just like this, create a profile using these mock businesses, right? We're not lying. We've generated these logos. We have created these logos. Our IP in the creation process is the prompt, right? That's what we have brought to the table. We're able to fulfill orders faster, okay? So we can give them a fast turnaround for the same price. Most Fiverr service providers charge additional money for people for a faster turnaround. With this strategy, because we're now using GPT, we can make it the same price. So we can add value by giving logos to customers earlier, and we can make the refinements earlier, okay? By using GPT, we're not having to go into Photoshop and design these logos. We're not having to go into Canva to design these logos. We are simply asking GPT to design them for us. We can give instructions to GPT, make them round, make the background transparent, whatever instructions we need to provide as per our client's instructions. We can just add that into GPT. So very nice logos, a lot of opportunity. Just look at the last few. And let's actually do a couple. So there must be a restaurant in the table, there must be a chemist in the table, there must be a cruise company in our table, there must be an entertainment company in our table, right? So this particular set, the text has come out really well. Very nice logos. Let's do a couple that are grayscale. For the next set of logos, make them. So I'm just talking to GPT, right? This is instruction that you would get from your client, and you would put that in. Okay. Now, what I'm doing here is basically creating my profile that I can now put on my own website to show samples. I can put on Fiverr, Upwork, whatever. As I said, people are selling logos or their services. Now we can become a logo design service provider. Okay, and now we have samples that we can also provide, show samples of our work, right? Very quickly, in a few minutes, I've got 4, 8, what have we got? 12, 16, right, so far, and another 4 has been generated. So 20 logos in a matter of minutes. Now I could go and for the next hour or so generate hundreds of logos of all different styles and shapes, different colors. So this is a grayscale. So how awesome is that? I don't really like these. Now let's see if we can just do them in a particular color, right? So let's say for the next set of logos, because your clients may want to only use certain colors. Let's say use only red, blue, and green, making sure the logo is rounded and the background is transparent. So sometimes you've got to repeat your instructions for GPT because it does forget. So I would like to repeat the most important part. Okay, so we want to use for the next logo, use only red, blue, and green. Let's actually say colors. Making sure the logo is still rounded and the background is transparent. Okay, so very quickly I've got different styles of logos. I've got some that are not round with the first set that we generated up here. Okay, some that are rounded with beautiful colors, some that are very colorful, rounded, some that we did just grayscale. Okay, now we said just use certain colors. You can see it's used just those colors. So some companies will only have, obviously they'll have their own brand colors, and now that's a way to create logos just with their brand colors. And notice here the spelling here is not correct, right? Greengrocer. So that's what I said. Sometimes the spelling is not correct. You just refine that. Okay. So the rest of these logos have been perfect. Very nice logos. Now I've just done a very quick search on how we can make money with logos. So there's lots of different companies that are buying logos or allowing you to sell logos on their platforms. Let's look at Brand Crowd. So here we can sell our logos, right? Get paid for your unsold logos. So you need to look at these sites and work out if they are right for you. I don't use these sites, so you need to look at them. Let's look at the FAQs. I don't have unsold logos, but I have a strong portfolio. Can I become a contributor? Yes, you can. Right, so there's lots of different ways. Let's look at a couple of others. What have we got down here? How much money? Let's have a look at this. how much do people get paid for logos? So here's some earnings right from Google, up to $6,000 per month just for creating logo. That's pretty cool. Let's close that down. What else do we have? A couple of other websites. Sell logos, 5-minute setup. Okay, sell your logo designs. So this is, I think, a platform that allows you to put up your logos and sell them. Okay, thousands of designers are making income selling their logo designs online. So this is pretty cool. This is a platform where you can just upload your logos and you can sell them. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So lots of opportunities here, right? This is in addition to going out to businesses and marketing your services to design them their own custom logo. Okay, what's this? Did we take a look at this? So this is another one, Logo My Way, right? You get paid for logos. Okay, so you need to do your own research. I don't know what these sites are all about. Sell your logo icons. Yeah, so you got to do your own research. I've given you the opportunity on how to create these logos. Okay, so Fiverr was where the place that I suggested you have a look at. Upwork, Design Crowd. So I hope it's useful. Go out and do some research, create some logos, make a profile on Fiverr, look at Upwork, different places, maybe your own website, look at Etsy, and start something, right? It's all about starting something. So I hope this video is useful, and I hope it's given you some insights on how you can generate logos for businesses and how you can then market those logos on Fiverr or Upwork or your own website or on Facebook or on Twitter or to your local businesses, okay? So yeah, I encourage you to go and try it out for yourself.